All right, shalom, shalom. I'm the brother Amam, coming at you in the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bashim Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom, salutations to the ones out there with the sincere faith of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Shalom, man. In this video, I hope it deepens your faith and whatnot, because I was thinking about everything is spiritual. And if you look at where you're at in today's life, you got to look at it and look at your spirit and why it is that you are, whether good or bad. And, as we walk through this valley of shadow of death, you count it as where we remember what the good and the bad, the in between, and then balance it out. Because as we look, let me just get the scripture. It says that, with all I get and get understanding. So this is Proverbs 4. This is Proverbs 4 verse 7. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding. So with all thy getting, get an understanding of what, of why, who, when, what. You know what I'm saying? So if you get a ticket, understand why did you get a ticket? Was it just Satan? Was it you? You can't blame Satan for everything, okay? And you got to look at it at this. You got to look at it like this too. When you go through something, you can't always say it's bad. How do you don't know that later on down the line is for you to help somebody? And then if you are in a good situation, how you know that you're not in a good position to help somebody? All right, you always got to look at it, things like in a spiritual sense. Okay, oh man, I was thinking about that scripture. I'm gonna put it in the comment section below, because I was looking for it earlier. What is in Corinthians? Because we look at things, for this face value, but this face value, man, you can't look at it like that. So that's why we walk by faith, not by sight. You gotta listen through the spirit. You gotta listen through with the spiritual air. All right. You see things why they are today, right? We can see these people actually believe in this place. They getting the vaccine. They really think like, oh, if something happens, if there's like a nuclear holocaust, they're thinking about going to the moon. It's gonna be so polluted, so bad to live here. We're gonna go live on the moon, or we're gonna go to Mars. And it's like, okay, you get to Mars, right? Say if hypothetically speaking, you was able to get to Mars. Now you done messed up Mars. Earth is messed up. Now you're gonna go. Now we're gonna go build a big space station. Now the space station is messed up. So now what they're gonna do? Now there's gonna be like Star Trek. There's a bunch of pirates and a bunch of people traveling through the galaxy, and this is gonna be total chaos. That's why the Lord got to destroy this place. This place ain't built to last. This place is built to fall. All right, so the kingdom of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai can stand, and it's gonna stand forever. All right, Salaki. Let me get Corinthians, because I didn't want to lose too much track off of everything is spiritual. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna start off with 2 Corinthians. That's it. 2 Corinthians. It's the last. I think it's the last. Salaki for 13 and 5. This is 2 Corinthians verse 13, verse 5. It says, examine yourselves whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Right? So sometimes you can lose confidence in yourself, man. You might get in a little shaken up. So that's why when I was talking about everything is spiritual, you look at it like this. You have some ups, you have some downs. You have some lefts, you have some rights. You might have been down and went to the left. You might have went up and went to the right. You got to look at things from a different angle. When you standing in that spot and you see it, you know, it's what? You got to, with all I get understanding of why that is. It says, know ye not your own selves, how Yahweh Shai is in you, except ye be reprobates, right? So yeah, know your own selves. Prove your own selves, man. You got to prove it. You know what I'm saying? You got to work out your own salvation with fear and trembling, man. You can't prove to anyone else you're a man of the Lord. They might think that, but you got to know that, you know. And hey, if you don't know yourself, you got to find yourself. Ask the Lord. That's what the whole thing is for. You know, that's what brothers is for. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, you know, right? Because what the scriptures talk about, you can't be boastful in the law, man. You know, a lot of times people want to be boastful in the law, but like whole time you looking at for face value. Right? So, but this stuff is temporal. All right? That's why we walk by faith, man, because we're looking to be saved by faith. You know, and evidently, if you got faith, you're gonna have actions. Your actions are gonna be spoken by your faith. All right. So I'm gonna get cause look, oh yeah, I'm gonna get Ephesians because I was like, yo, for real, you gotta have your head have to be on a swivel. All right. So this is Ephesians. Oh yeah, 5 and 15. This is Ephesians 5 verse 15. It says, "See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise." Right? These times will come. You don't want to be walking as fools, getting caught up out there because you was being lackadaisical about taking care of your BI, right? And then you're gonna wind up being sad, man. You don't want to be sad, and these times is getting chaotic, man. You got to be on right in between, man. Not too far to the. You don't want to be too hasty. You don't want to be too lackadaisical. You want to be balanced, all right? And let me get that up. That's Proverbs 11. You know, just to bring it out, man. You know, it's a beautiful thing, man, because that's a delight in the Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. See, that's another thing, man. Like, even though little basic scriptures is so little and basic, but those basic scriptures are vast mass scriptures, right? It says, it's Proverbs 11, verse 1. "False balance is an abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight." So that's his delight. When you adjust weight, nobody wants no, you know, nobody wants no wicked nigga around them. All right. You know, they want to just wait. That's why when Jethro was talking to Moses about delegating tasks, yo, he said, you gotta find honorable men of truth. That's what Jethro had said to Moses. You know, you gotta find people with that. With that's like they ain't gonna have person like basically I'm gonna have persons of men to this person. Nah, that's not how Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua works, man. If that man is wicked, that man is wicked. If that man was committed adultery, that's what he did. You know. And that's what it is, man. A lot of these people that have that know that the Israelites, they want to just be buddy, but like for real, that's why in GMS they carry themselves a certain way to where we could be cool, but look, this is about the Lord's business. So if the Lord tells me you gotta go, you gotta go. Shoot, you know, and deep down, like my flesh is telling me, like, yeah, I want you to stay, but the Spirit is telling you you gotta go. That's why you look at things with a spiritual eye. You keep looking at things that with this carnal eye. That's what you get to look like Sicaria in them, man. Want to get up arms and look cool, and yeah, we got a bottle. You bunch of monkeys, man. You look like you're really making us look bad, man. Not even that, you're just making yourselves really look bad, because people with real understand that we're not a part of that. We look at things through faith, man. All right. So how can you tell you're a spiritual person, man? All right. Let me get it. Let me get John 6 and 63 real quick. All right. This is John 6 and 63. "It is the Spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life." Right? So the words, right, you could get this word and you're like, oh, these are spiritual words. So that's why people could take these words and use it in a bad way, like Sicaria in them, or people in later on down in when it's starting to get real close to the end. What it says, let me get that. Matthew 24 real fast, because they're gonna be saying I'm the Hamashiach, right? You're gonna actually have people like that, because people they're gonna be wanting answers. Yeah, we still good? Yep. This is Matthew 24. Oh, well, this is Matthew 24:24. "For there shall arise false Hamashiachs and false prophets, and shall shew great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect." But they're not, right? They're gonna fool the masses of these people, all right? Because they're made for the slaughter. But they ain't gonna fool the elect. The elect. That's why I said, I was thinking about this. That like knowledge is gonna be increased at the end, because what the Lord have imparted unto you, you're gonna use that and then be able to maneuver through this madness. Because that's the only way we're gonna be able to make it out of here. All right, we're not gonna be able. It's gonna be like a movie. You know, every time the main character is, but it seems like there's no way he's getting out of this. Somehow, some way, he or she gets out of that, you know, and that's how we're gonna be moving in the end days, man. You know, so that's why, like, okay, you know, some people might get hemmed up, not hemmed up, but like their mind might mess with them, like, oh, how am I gonna eat, man? How about Shimei Shah feeds birds? They eat they're living, and there's abundant of them. Not so, how much more a chosen vessel of Yahweh Shimei Shah, right? So yeah, let me get back. Let me just read it again. It's so Slacky. This is John 6, verse 63. It is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life, right? So that's how you could gauge or measure someone being spiritual. The words that they speak, how they conduct themselves, right? So how a man carries himself is what his thought process or thought patterns. All right, and then you could gear it off of that. But you got to remember, man, like I said, so you know, certain people want to use this word in a bad way and stuff like that. So let me get this. This is Corinthians 3 and 6. This is 2 Corinthians 3, verse 6. Who also have made us able ministers of the New Testament, not of the letter, but of the Spirit. For the letter killeth, but the Spirit giveth life. Right, the Spirit giveth life. Because look, these people that want to use the Lord's word, or have the Lord's word and put it in a napkin, or use it in a mischievous way, they're going to be put to death. You know, and the one thing about that law, even back in the day, I seen an old clip of the Apostle Tahar and them. Once again, man, it's the same spirits coming around over and over again. Them getting into the law this, the law that. But yet you can't be. It just said you can't be saved out of by that letter being the law. You can't be saved by that. It's going to have to be by the New Testament, right? That's why the Yahweh Shimei Shah gave himself up to shed a remission of sins. You know, so what the elect can be delivered. That's why there has to be someone out there that's going to be saved. All right, so that's what you best to believe. We believe that we have the winning ticket. You know, what people want to be what's that thing to where they will get like $1 million or something to become rich. Oh, the lottery ticket. Yeah, we hoping that we could get that lottery ticket and get out of here unscathed. All right. Let me get one more, man, and let me get it and close it. Yeah, man. But then there's a flip side to that coin now, right? Because that's one way a man that's conducting himself spiritually, you know, a man of God and things to that nature, right? And then what you could also you could gauge the spirit is by the man's understanding of the scriptures. All right, you know. Oh, come on. This is James 1 verse 21. Therefore, lay apart all filthiness and superfluity of naughtiness, and receive the meekness, the engrafted word, which is able to save your soul. So receive this. You got to put all that stuff off, man. Pulling out guns and bottles of liquor. Like, you have the whole bottle of liquor in front of the camera so everybody can see it. But we're not here to be looking cool. We're here to deepen people's faith. All right, we're here to boost the faith of the elect, and tell them there's a way out, man. It seems foggy and misty, but the Lord is there, man. You know, don't take the wide way, because you're gonna meet Satan down that way more than you're gonna meet the Lord in that straight and narrow, All right, so you gotta look through things with a spiritual eye, spiritual ear, spiritual everything, man. All 7 senses need to be spirit on a spiritual level. You know, there's levels to these things. There's levels to spirituality. So I hope you was edified or motivated, you know, through the spirit. You know, I'll give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, Bashim Kakwadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom, salutations to the ones out there with the sincere faith, man. Stay strong, deepen your faith, you know, and pray. Shalom.